Welcome back to our channel, my friends. I hope you all are doing great. Today, our topic is idea without action is nothing. Many people have good ideas. They think about starting a business, learning a new skill, changing their life, becoming successful, or creating something meaningful. But they only think. They keep planning. They keep waiting. They keep talking. But they do not begin. An idea can make you excited, but action creates results. A dream inside your mind cannot change your life until your hands start working for it. You may have the best idea in the world, but if you never take the first step, that idea has no power. A simple idea with strong action is more valuable than a great idea with no effort. You do not need to know everything before you start. You do not need perfect timing. You do not need to feel completely ready. You only need courage to take one small step. Because action gives life to an idea. Action teaches you. Action improves you. Action shows you what works and what needs to change. So stop waiting for the perfect moment. Start with what you have. Start where you are. Start small, but start today. Stay with me till the end, because in this video, we will learn how to stop overthinking, defeat excuses, take action, and turn simple ideas into real success. Lesson 1. Ideas are easy, action is rare. Every day, millions of people get new ideas. Someone wants to start a business. Someone wants to learn English. Someone wants to write a book. Someone wants to become fit. Someone wants to create a YouTube channel. Someone wants to change their life. Having an idea feels exciting. For a few minutes, you imagine a better future. You imagine success, happiness, and achievement. But after that, excitement disappears. Most people do nothing. The idea stays in their mind. Days pass, weeks pass, months pass. Sometimes even years pass, and the idea never becomes reality. Why? Because an idea alone has no power. An idea is only the beginning. Action is what gives life to an idea. Think about a seed. A seed has the power to become a big tree. But if you leave the seed on a table forever, nothing will happen. The seed must be planted. It must be watered. It must be cared for every day. Only then does it grow. Your ideas are exactly the same. Your idea is the seed. Your daily action is the water. Without action, even the best idea remains only a dream. Many people believe successful people have special ideas, but that is not always true. Often, successful people simply act on their ideas while others keep waiting. The difference is not always intelligence. The difference is action. One person keeps saying, "I will start someday." Another person says, "I will start today." One keeps planning forever. The other begins, learns, improves, and grows. That is why one succeeds while the other only dreams. Do not be afraid if your first step is small. Every great achievement begins with one small action. One page written, one lesson learned, one customer helped, one video uploaded, one workout completed, one difficult phone call made. Small actions may look unimportant, but repeated every day, they create extraordinary results. Many people wait until they feel confident, but confidence does not come before action. Confidence comes because of action. The more you act, the more you learn. The more you learn, the more confident you become. Do not wait until fear disappears. Take action even while you are afraid. Do not wait until everything is perfect. Take action with what you have today. Remember, mistakes are not your enemy. Doing nothing is the real enemy. If you act, you may fail. But if you never act, you have already failed. At least action gives you experience. Action teaches you what books cannot teach. Action shows you what works. Action shows you what needs improvement. Every successful person was once a beginner. They did not know everything. They did not have all the answers. But they had the courage to begin. That first step changed everything. So stop asking yourself, what if I fail? Start asking yourself, what if I never try? Your idea deserves more than your imagination. It deserves your effort. It deserves your discipline. It deserves your courage. Remember, an idea without action is only a wish, but an idea with daily action can change your entire life. So from today, stop collecting ideas. Start creating results. Because your future will never be built by what you think. It will be built by what you do. And before we start Lesson 2, please like this video because your one like gives me motivation to create more helpful videos for you. Lesson 2. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. One of the biggest reasons people never achieve their dreams is that they keep waiting. They wait for the right time. They wait for more money. They wait for more confidence. They wait until they know everything. They think, I will start next month. I will start next year. I will start when life becomes easier. I will start when I feel ready. But my friends, the perfect moment rarely comes. If you keep waiting for everything to be perfect, you may wait your whole life. Life will always have problems. There will always be challenges. There will always be fear. There will always be excuses. If you wait until every problem disappears, you will never begin. The people who succeed are not the people who have perfect lives. They are the people who start even when life is not perfect. They start with little knowledge. They start with little experience. They start with little money. But they keep moving forward. Remember, you do not have to see the whole road before taking the first step. You only need enough courage to begin. Many people think action comes after confidence. But the truth is the opposite. Confidence comes after action. The first step feels difficult. The second step feels easier. The third step feels natural. And slowly, you become stronger. Imagine learning to ride a bicycle. You cannot learn by only reading about it. You cannot learn by watching other people ride. You learn by getting on the bicycle. You may fall. You may make mistakes. But every mistake teaches you something. Finally, one day, you can ride with confidence. Life works the same way. You learn by doing. You grow by acting. You improve by trying again. Do not be afraid of starting small. A small beginning is better than a big excuse. Read one page. Write one paragraph. Exercise for 10 minutes. Save a small amount of money. Learn one new word. Record your first video. Take one small action today. Small actions repeated every day become great success. Also, stop comparing your beginning with someone else's success. You're seeing their results. You did not see their struggles. You did not see their failures. You did not see the days they wanted to quit. Everyone starts as a beginner. The only difference is that some people begin, while others only dream. Do not let fear control your future. Fear will always tell you to wait. Fear will always tell you that you are not ready. Fear will always show you the worst possibility. But action shows you the real possibility. Maybe you will fail. Maybe you will succeed. But you will never know if you never try. Remember, every successful person once stood exactly where you are today. They also had doubts. They also felt nervous. They also made mistakes. But they kept taking action. That is why they reached places that others only talked about. So from today, stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop saying, one day. Say, today is my day to begin. Because your dream does not need another excuse. It needs your first step. And that first step can change your whole life. Lesson 3. Start before you feel ready. Many people believe they must feel fully prepared before taking action. They want more knowledge. They want more confidence. They want a perfect plan. They want to remove every doubt. But the truth is simple. You may never feel completely ready. Even successful people feel fear before starting something new. They also feel nervous. They also have questions. They also wonder, what if this does not work? The difference is that they do not wait for fear to disappear. They move forward with fear. This is real courage. Courage does not mean you feel no fear. Courage means you act even when fear is present. If you wait until you feel perfectly ready, your idea may stay in your mind forever. You will keep learning, planning, and thinking. But without action, nothing will change. You do not need all the answers to begin. You only need the answer for the next step. If you want to start a business, begin by learning about your first customer. If you want to improve your English, begin by speaking for 5 minutes. If you want to write a book, begin with 1 page. If you want to become fit, begin with 1 short workout. If you want to create videos, record your first simple video. Do not make the first step too big. A small step is enough, because action gives you information that thinking cannot give. When you begin, you learn what works. You learn what feels difficult. You learn what skill you need. You learn what mistake to avoid. You learn what should change. This is why action is a better teacher than endless planning. Planning can prepare you, but action transforms you. Many people are afraid of looking foolish at the beginning. They want their first attempt to look professional. They want their first result to be perfect. But every expert was once a beginner. Their first work was not perfect. Their first idea had problems. Their first attempt may have failed. But they improved because they continued. You do not become ready before starting. You become ready by starting. You do not become confident before trying. You become confident by trying again and again. You do not become skilled by waiting. You become skilled through practice. So give yourself permission to be a beginner. Give yourself permission to make mistakes. Give yourself permission to learn slowly. Your first step does not need to impress everyone. It only needs to move you forward. Do not let the fear of judgment stop you. People may laugh at your beginning. They may doubt your idea. They may say you are not ready. But people who only watch cannot decide the future of a person who is taking action. Their opinion is not your result. Your effort will decide your result. Also, do not confuse preparation with procrastination. Preparation is useful when it leads to action. But if you keep preparing only because you're afraid to begin, it becomes an excuse. You may say, I need to learn more. But ask yourself honestly, do I really need more knowledge, or am I hiding from action? Sometimes you already know enough to take the first step. You just need courage. Remember, the road becomes clear when you start walking. You do not always see the full path from the beginning. You take 1 step, then the next step appears. You make 1 mistake, then the lesson appears. You solve 1 problem, then your confidence grows. This is how progress happens. So from today, stop waiting to feel completely ready. Begin with what you know. Use what you have. Take the smallest possible step. Start badly if you must. Start slowly if you must. But start. Because an imperfect action today is more powerful than a perfect plan that never begins. Your idea does not need more waiting. It needs movement. And the moment you begin, your dream stops being only an idea. It starts becoming real. Lesson 4. Turn mistakes into lessons. Many people have good ideas, but they never act because they fear failure. They think, what if I make a mistake? They think, what if people laugh at me? They think, what if my idea does not work? They think, what if I lose time or money? Because of these thoughts, they stay in the same place. But mistakes are not the end. Mistakes are part of action. When you try something new, you will not know everything. You may choose the wrong way. You may make a poor decision. You may forget an important step. You may not get the result you expected. That is normal. Nobody becomes successful without making mistakes. A child falls while learning to walk. A student gives wrong answers while learning. A new speaker uses wrong words. A new creator makes imperfect videos. But they improve because they continue. Mistakes teach you what planning cannot teach. A plan may tell you what should happen. A mistake shows you what actually happens. It shows you where you are weak. It shows you what you need to improve. It shows you which idea works. It shows you which method does not work. This is valuable information. If you learn from a mistake, it is not wasted. It becomes experience. For example, maybe you start a small project, but people do not like it. Do not immediately say, I am a failure. Ask, why did this not work? Maybe the idea was good, but the message was unclear. Maybe the product was useful, but people did not know about it. Maybe your effort was too small. Maybe you needed more patience. Maybe you chose the wrong audience. This is how action makes you smarter. It gives you real feedback. But many people take failure personally. When one idea fails, they think they are useless. When one person rejects them, they think nobody will accept them. When one attempt goes wrong, they think the whole dream is impossible. This way of thinking is dangerous. A failed attempt does not mean you are a failure. It only means that one method did not work. Change the method. Improve the plan. Learn the lesson. Then try again. Successful people do not always win on the first attempt. They often fail, correct, and continue. They do not ask, how can I avoid every mistake? They ask, how can I learn faster from every mistake? This is a powerful question. It changes your attitude. It turns fear into curiosity. It turns failure into training. It turns disappointment into growth. Also, do not hide your mistakes from yourself. Be honest. If you made a poor choice, accept it. If you did not work hard enough, accept it. If you ignored good advice, accept it. If your plan was weak, improve it. Honesty helps you grow. Excuses keep you stuck. You cannot correct a mistake you refuse to accept. But when you accept it calmly, you take back your power. Do not waste time blaming people, luck, or the situation. Sometimes the situation is difficult. Sometimes people are unfair. But always ask, what can I do better next time? This question keeps your focus on growth. You should also understand that action reduces fear. Before you act, your mind can imagine 100 problems. But after you act, you see the real problem. The real problem is often smaller than your imagination. And even when the problem is difficult, you learn how to handle it. Every time you survive a mistake, you become more confident. You understand that failure cannot destroy you. You can recover. You can improve. You can begin again. This is why people who take action become stronger than people who only think. They have real experience. They know how to solve problems. They know how to stay calm. They know that one bad result is not the end. So do not wait until you can guarantee success. No one can guarantee success. Take a careful step. Watch the result, learn from it. Then take a better step. This is how ideas grow. They begin imperfectly. They improve through feedback. They become valuable through repeated action. Remember, your first attempt is not supposed to be your best attempt. It is only supposed to teach you. Your first video may not be perfect. Your first business idea may not succeed. Your first speech may feel uncomfortable. Your first project may have many problems. But every attempt gives you something. It gives you courage. It gives you knowledge. It gives you experience. It gives you a better chance next time. So from today, stop treating mistakes like enemies. Treat them like teachers. Do not ask, "What if I fail?" Ask, "What can I learn if this does not work?" Do not let one mistake stop your whole journey. Correct it and continue. Because ideas become successful not when everything goes perfectly. They become successful when you keep learning, improving, and taking action. Lesson 5. Replace excuses with small action. Excuses are easy. Action is difficult. Excuses make you feel safe for a moment. But action moves your life forward. Many people say they want success, but every day they give themselves a new excuse. I do not have enough time. I do not have enough money. I am too tired. I am not confident. I will start next week. I need a better plan. Sometimes these excuses sound reasonable, but if you repeat them for too long, they become a habit. And that habit becomes dangerous, because every excuse delays your dream. Every excuse gives more power to fear. Every excuse makes action feel harder. You may believe you need a perfect condition before you begin, but most successful journeys begin in imperfect conditions. People start with limited time. They start with limited money. They start with little experience. They start while feeling afraid. The difference is simple. They do not wait for every problem to disappear. They begin with what they have. This is what you must learn. When your mind gives you a big excuse, answer it with a small action. If you say, "I do not have 1 hour, work for 10 minutes." If you say, "I do not know everything," learn one useful thing. If you say, "I am afraid," take one small, brave step. If you say, "My plan is not perfect," improve it while moving. Small action breaks the power of excuses. A small step may not look impressive, but it creates movement. Movement creates energy. Energy creates confidence. And confidence makes the next step easier. This is why beginning is so important. Before you begin, everything feels heavy. The task looks big. The fear looks strong. The road looks confusing. But after you take the first step, your mind changes. You stop imagining. You start learning. You stop waiting. You start building. Many people use planning as an excuse. They keep making lists. They keep watching videos. They keep searching for advice. They keep thinking about the right method. But they never do the real work. Planning is useful, but only when planning leads to action. If planning becomes a place to hide, it is no longer preparation. It is procrastination. Ask yourself honestly, am I preparing or am I avoiding? This question can save you a lot of time. Sometimes you already know enough to begin. You do not need more information. You need more courage. Excuses also grow when your goal feels too big. You think about the whole journey, and your mind becomes tired before you even start. So break the goal into small steps. Do not think, I must write the whole book. Think, I will write one page. Do not think, I must become fluent in English. Think, I will practice for 15 minutes. Do not think, I must build a successful business. Think, I will speak to one customer. Do not think, I must change my whole life today. Think, I will improve one habit. Small action feels possible. And when action feels possible, excuses become weaker. You should also stop waiting for motivation. Motivation is helpful, but it is not always available. Some days you will feel excited. Some days you will feel tired. Some days you will feel confident. Some days you will doubt yourself. If you only act when you feel motivated, your progress will always be unstable. Discipline means acting even when motivation is low. It means saying, I may not feel ready, but I can still take one step. That one step keeps your idea alive. It keeps your dream moving. It keeps your confidence growing. Remember, excuses often protect you from discomfort. They protect you from failure. They protect you from judgment. They protect you from the fear of looking like a beginner. But they also protect you from growth. They protect you from success. They protect you from becoming stronger. Comfort may feel good today, but too much comfort creates regret tomorrow. Action may feel difficult today, but action creates pride tomorrow. So choose carefully. Do you want temporary comfort, or do you want long-term progress? You do not need to take a giant step. You only need to stop standing still. Take one phone call. Write one paragraph. Record one video. Learn one lesson. Save one small amount. Practice one skill. Finish one simple task. Every action is a vote for the person you want to become. Every excuse is a vote for staying the same. And your future is built by the votes you repeat every day. Do not say, I will change my life when everything becomes easier. Change begins when you act inside difficulty. Do not say, I will begin when I feel confident. Confidence grows after you begin. Do not say, I will start when I have more time. Use the small time you already have. Do not say, my first step is too small. A small step is still a step. Remember, an idea without action is nothing. An action does not have to be perfect. It only has to be real. So from today, whenever an excuse appears, answer it with movement. Do something small. Do something useful. Do something today. Because one small action is more powerful than 1,000 excuses. And the moment you act, your idea begins to become real. Lesson 6. Action turns dreams into reality. Action turns dreams into reality. Every successful person you know once had only an idea. They had a dream. They had a goal. They had a vision of a better future. But they also had fear. They also had doubts. They also made mistakes. They also faced failure. The difference was not that they were fearless. The difference was that they took action anyway. Many people spend years talking about what they want to do. They talk about starting a business. They talk about writing a book. They talk about learning a new skill. They talk about becoming successful. But talking does not change life. Thinking does not change life. Dreaming does not change life. Only action changes life. A dream inside your mind is only a picture. Action turns that picture into reality. Imagine two people. The first person has an amazing idea. He tells everyone about it. He keeps planning. He keeps waiting for the perfect time. He keeps saying, one day I will start. Years pass, but nothing changes. The second person has a simple idea. It is not perfect. He does not know everything. He feels nervous. But he begins. He makes mistakes. He learns. He improves. He continues. After a few years, the second person is living the dream that the first person only talked about. This is the power of action. Action is stronger than talent. Action is stronger than intelligence. Action is stronger than perfect planning. Because action creates experience. Experience creates wisdom. Wisdom creates success. Do not be afraid of starting with little. Many great businesses started in small rooms. Many successful writers started with one page. Many famous speakers were once afraid to speak. Many successful athletes were once beginners who could not win. Nobody starts at the top. Everyone starts at the beginning. Your beginning may be slow. People may ignore your work. Nobody may believe in your dream. Some people may even laugh at you. But do not let that stop you. People always notice the result. Very few people notice the hard work behind it. You are not working to impress people. You are working to build your future. Every day you take action, you become a little stronger. You become a little smarter. You become a little more disciplined. You become a little more confident. This is how big success is created, not by one huge action, but by thousands of small actions repeated every day. One page every day becomes a book. One workout every day builds a healthy body. One lesson every day builds knowledge. One video every day builds a channel. One customer at a time builds a business. One small improvement every day changes your life. Never underestimate the power of consistency. Small actions may not change your life today, but they are changing your future. Think about a stone. If one drop of water falls on it, nothing happens. But if water keeps falling every day, year after year, even the hard stone begins to change. Your daily actions work the same way. One day may not look special. One week may not look different. But after 1 year of consistent action, your life can become completely different. That is why you must trust the process. Do not stop because results are slow. Keep planting, keep learning, keep improving, keep showing up. Remember, success is not built in one exciting moment. It is built in ordinary days. The days when you do not feel motivated. The days when nobody is watching. The days when progress feels invisible. Those are the days that shape your future. There will be failures. Accept them. There will be rejection. Learn from it. There will be disappointment. Grow through it. There will be moments when you want to quit. But do not quit. Rest if you need to. Learn if you need to. Change your plan if necessary. But never stop moving. Because every step forward takes you closer to the life you dream about. Also remember that action is a habit. The more you act, the easier it becomes. The more you delay, the harder it becomes. Today you may struggle to take 1 step. Tomorrow you will take 2. Next month you will take 10. 1 year later, you will look back and realize that your small daily actions completely changed your life. That is the magic of action. It does not change everything in one day. It changes everything one day at a time. So stop waiting for perfect conditions. Stop waiting for perfect confidence. Stop waiting for perfect knowledge. Start with what you have. Start where you are. Use the skills you already have. Learn while moving. Improve while working. Grow while taking action. Because life rewards people who move, not people who only dream. Always remember this powerful truth. Ideas inspire, plans prepare, dreams motivate, but only action creates results. At the end of your life, you will never regret trying your best. You will regret the chances you never took, the dreams you never followed, the ideas you never acted on. Do not let your best idea die inside your mind. Give it a chance. Give it your effort. Give it your discipline. Give it your time. One day, your small beginning can become a great success story. So from today, stop saying, I have a great idea. Start saying, today I will take one action. Because an idea without action is nothing. But an idea followed by daily action has the power to change your entire life. Your future is not waiting for another idea. Your future is waiting for your next step. Take that step today. And this was Idea Without Action is Nothing. My friends, your dreams are powerful. Your ideas are valuable. But remember, ideas alone will never change your life. Action changes your life. Do not spend years planning without starting. Do not let fear, excuses, or overthinking steal your future. Start with one small step. Learn from your mistakes. Stay consistent. Keep moving, even when progress feels slow. Because every great success you see today was once just a simple idea in someone's mind. The only difference is that they took action. Remember, you do not have to be perfect to begin. You only need the courage to take the first step. So stop waiting. Stop making excuses. Stop saying, one day. Make today the day you begin. Because your future is created by what you do today, not by what you plan for tomorrow. If this video inspired you, please like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more powerful motivational lessons. See you in the next video.